Hello, my name is Chris and I'm a U-Haul hitch professional. Installing a hitch on your Toyota Highlander can lead to some amazing adventures, such as biking, camping, or road trips to your favorite destination. You can even tow a U-Haul trailer just about anywhere in North America. Now let's take a look at how I completed this U-Haul Adventure Series hitch installation. You will need the following tools or supplies to complete this installation. We will begin this installation by lowering the spare tire to make clearance for the hitch. Let's lower our driver's side underbody panel. Remove 2 trim fasteners with your trim panel removal tool. There are 4 fasteners you can remove with a 10mm socket, and additionally there are 2 plastic nuts you can remove with a 12mm socket. You will need to pull gently down on the panel while you loosen the plastic nuts. You can now remove the passenger side underbody panel. First, remove this 17mm bolt from a bracket in the frame. Next, remove 1 trim clip with your panel tool, and then 4 10mm fasteners. You can now remove the bracket from the underbody panel with your 10mm socket. Remove 2 trim clips from out of fascia tabs, again using your trim panel removal tool. You can now use aviation shears or an air saw to cut the fascia tabs off. The hitch will prevent them from being pinned back. Now remove frame plugs from the vehicle's frame. There are 4 on the passenger side. 2 are plastic and will screw loose. The other 2 are rubber and you will just simply pry them out. Repeat on the driver's side for 5 frame plugs. There will be 3 plastic and 2 rubber. There are 2 additional plastic plugs on the outside of the frame rail. For ease of installation, let's lower the exhaust. First, support it with a strap. Use exhaust hanger pliers on 2 rubber isolators, one above the muffler, the second one forward of the rear crossmember. You can now install the passenger side inner frame bracket using 3 M12 flanged bolts. Loosely hand tighten the hardware and leave a little bit of play in the bracket for installation later. You can now install your outer frame bracket. You will use the 45mm set screw with a flat washer. You will then place a spacer between the vehicle frame and the side plate. Now repeat these steps for your driver's side frame brackets. We're now ready to raise the cross tube into position. I will be using the U-Haul exclusive hitch jack. If you do not have one, we recommend you get a second set of hands. Pull down slightly on the exhaust to get the passenger side into position. Lock the castellations of the cross tube into the inner bracket. You can now use your M12 hex bolt, nut, and flat washer hardware to bring the plates together. Place 1 flat washer on the bolt, the other will go on the side with the nut. These 2 mounting locations, the hardware will go through both brackets and the cross tube. We're now ready to tighten and torque the hardware to the manufacturer specifications, which I will link in the description below. I'm going to start with my cancellation hardware. So I need two tools, an 18mm wrench and my 18mm socket. For my own peace of mind, I like to mark the bolts after I torque them. Using the 18mm socket, torque the outer frame bolts next. You can now torque the remaining flange bolts using a 17mm socket. You can now return the exhaust back to the rubber isolators. Soapy water can help aid this. We can now return the passenger side underbody panel. The frame bracket will not be reinstalled. We're now ready to make a small trim to our driver's side underbody panel so it can be returned. It is just this corner right here we need to remove. We want to retain this fastener area, cut down to the already open insert, and as well on the side, we need to cut down into the insert. You can use blue masking tape as straight edge for your cuts and use shears to trim out this small corner. We're also going to make a small relief cut right here for the frame brackets. 1 inch wide by 1 inch deep should be sufficient. You can now reinstall the driver's side underbody panel. You can press the 12mm plastic nuts into place. Reinstall all the clips and fasteners. You can now return the spare tire to the vehicle. We're now ready to install the exclusive hitch hush. You can use the provided hardware and a number 5 Allen wrench. You will place 2 washers on the bolt. They are conical in nature. You will want them to be opposite each other, creating a slight separation between the 2 washers. Align the mounting locations and loosely install the hardware. You can now tighten it down. The hitch hush acts as a receiver cover, as well as a silencer for our ball mounts and accessories. Open the cam latch and insert your ball mount or accessory. Typical mounts will have play and noise, but our hitch hush, when locked, keeps it silent. The hitch hush will include 9 additional bars of varied sizes. These 9 additional pieces will help you hush any accessory on the market. To change your hush bars, simply use a flathead screwdriver to pry out the undesired size and replace it with the next one in line. Place your new bar into position and open the hitch hush to lock it into its place. Now that our hitch is installed, we've pulled the vehicle onto level ground to show you some important measurements. This is a 2-inch hitch receiver. From the pinhole to the end of the receiver is 2 1/4 inches. From the ground to the top of the inside of the receiver is 16 inches. These measurements will help you determine the necessary length, rise, or drop of your hitch accessories like a ball mount, bike rack, or cargo carrier. If you have any questions about the products seen in this video, Or if you'd like to schedule an installation with your local U-Haul hitch professional, please visit us online at uhaulhitches.com. You can also download the U-Haul app using the link in the description for even more ways to manage your hitch and towing needs.